episode season 2. Love the season. I think it's really fantastic. But Matt gets into even more. He kind of doubles down on the mistake he made in the season finale with someone new, with cheating again. So
I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the problem with playing a character that's a fictionalized version of yourself.
Yeah, it's he clearly has not learned his lesson.
Yeah. Well, they were saying they kind of had to rein you in at sometimes throughout the season. Did you kind of feel like you had to be reined in, or did you kind of want to go further out there with the extreme?
They said they had to rein me in?
Yeah, a little bit.
Who said that? David and Jeffrey?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I get upstairs. Talk to those guys. I'm not sure what context you mean. They had to rein me in.
Just reining in just how extreme you could go with how they thought you were fantastic this season. But
yeah, I would tend. I guess I think I know what you mean. I would tend to go a little more. I'm less concerned about portraying redeeming values in the character, even though it is myself. I'm trying to really be fair to the person and not say, well, that's me, I don't want to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be really fair to the character, its legitimacy, I guess. And sometimes I'll err on the side of darker,
yeah.
and they err on the side of sweeter. And somewhere in between is where the show is.
They want to protect you a little bit.
I guess so, yeah. If that's what you're saying. You know, they were just bad-mouthing me.
No, they had nothing but praise for you. Well, I think one of the most fascinating aspects of this show is just the Matt and Sean relationship and that friendship that just kind of cannot get in the right place as it's been going on. But would you like to see, whenever the series does end, whether it's 2 years, 4 years, 5 years from now, these two actually find a genuine friendship?
I would. That was my not regret. If I had one wish, I wish that I had more scenes with him. He's so fun to play, and so is Tamsin. You know, and Kathleen and I earlier we were talking when we were shooting. We have no scenes together at all. I'm a huge fan. I think she's fantastic in the show, and we're never ever on screen together. I can't even remember her name. Like, you know what I mean, in the show, and it's really fun to think of. The dynamic between Sean, Beverly, and Matt is, I think, the central relationship in the show, and navigating that awkwardness. So it should never be, you know, one big happy family. There's always got to be friction somehow, some way. So if we can resolve this issue, then hopefully there'll be another, you know, conflict to deal with.
Yeah.
It can't be too nice. It's gotta
Right.
happen.
Of course. Well, obviously, since you are playing a fictionalized version of yourself, and they are making a TV show, did you guys have like fun, like mocking the people who gave bad reviews to Pucks and things like that? Where you're like, okay, we got a terrible review from a show I did 5 years ago, 7 years ago.
David
You're
and
like
Jeffrey question, yeah.
going in.
Yeah, exactly. That's more for them. All the crazy experiences, you know, behind the scenes in Hollywood that happen in the show are all really based on David and Jeffrey's experiences. They've got a bunch of crazy stories where you say, no way, that didn't happen, and they say, yeah, it actually did.